Alright, interior angles of triangles, we know that the sum, we're going to be adding, we know that the sum of the three interior angles in any triangles always equals what? Good, 180 degrees. The sum of the interior angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. You are to solve for angle 2. Angle 2 is right here. Okay? If we add all three up, they equal 180. So what's your equation? 62 plus 35 plus x, which is angle 2, right? Equals what? You got it. And we're going to combine our like terms. 62 plus 35 is 97. Plus x equals 180. Then what do we do? Good. 180 minus 97 is, you got it, 83. So the measure of angle 2 is 83 degrees. Make sure we include our degree symbol. Questions on that? Alrighty. Let's look right below. And we're going to use what we know about the sum of angles in a triangle to set up and solve an equation to find the missing measure of each missing angle. Okay, so you can see for 2, 3, and 4, okay, we're going to write the equation. Okay, we're also going to find the measure of angle A, B, and C. Okay, so we'll do number 2 together. Okay, so our equation is angle B is what? What's that measure? Good, 90 degrees, so 90. Remember, we add them all up to equal 180. Okay, and then angle C is 3x plus 5 plus angle A, which is 5x plus 5 equals 180. Okay, then we're just going to combine all our terms. We have 3x plus 5x, which is 8x. We have 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 90 is 100. Agree with that? Equals 180. And then we're going to subtract 100 from both sides. And that leaves us with 8x equals 80. So x equals 10. Okay? We already know what angle B is, right? 90 degrees. That one was given, right? All right, angle A. How do we find the missing measure for angle A? Yes.
You have to substitute x for
Good. So 5 times 10 plus 5 is good. 55 degrees. And then angle C, we're going to substitute in 10 for our x, so 3 times 10 plus 5 is 35. How can you check to make sure these three angles? Good. If we add them all together, they should equal 180. Okay? That's a good check. I'll just move on, okay? Because you could have, in your calculator, maybe put in something incorrectly. Okay? So with your table, I want you to try number 3 and number 5. Let's try those two, and I'll see where you're at in about 4 minutes to check. Okay? All right, number 3, if you simplify your equation, we're going to add all 3 angles up to equal 180 degrees. So 19x plus 66 equals 180. When you solve for x, x equals, what did I get? Did I get 6?
Yeah.
Awesome. And then we substituted in for angle E and D, and we already knew angle F was 68 degrees. That was given. And then angle D, after we substitute in 6 for X. Yes.
Angle F for angle E.
Never mind that. You're right. This is angle F. 68 degrees. Angle D is 75 degrees, and angle E is 37 degrees. Questions? Clarify anything? All right, so let's look at number 5. In triangle JKL, so you could have just draw a picture JKL. Angle K is 3 times the measure of angle J. So this is just X. Angle K is 3 times X. And angle L is 8 times the measure of angle J. We're good with that so far?
Yeah.
Questions? Clarify anything? Okay. Find the measure of each angle in triangle JKL. So your equation, we had 3x and 1x is 4x. 4x plus 8x is 12x equals 180. Is that your equation? Okay, and then x equals 15. Okay, so 1x equals 15, so angle J is 15 degrees. And then we substitute our variable in for 15. 3 times 15 is 45 degrees. Yeah. And then angle L is 8 times 15, which is 120 degrees. And again, to check your math, for number 3 and number 5, you can add them all up and make sure they equal 180 for checking your work. Are we good? All right, turn it over to the next page. Let's look at exterior angles. So this is 8th grade. So what are exterior angles? An exterior angle is formed by one side of a triangle and the extension of an adjacent side of the triangle. In the triangle to the right, angle 4 is the exterior angle. Okay? Angle 4 exterior means outside angle, right? And it's on the outside of the triangle. Okay? Remote interior angles. Remote interior angles are the 2 interior angles that are not adjacent. We learned adjacent angle last Wednesday. So remote interior angles are the interior angles that are not adjacent to or touching the exterior angle. So for example, in this picture above, angle 4, we said was the exterior angle, right? And so if this is our exterior angle, what angle is adjacent to it? Angle 4 is adjacent. What's adjacent mean? Next to, which angle is next to angle 4? Angle 3, good. So remote interior angles are the 2 interiors that are not adjacent. So which 2 angles are not adjacent to angle 4? Good. These are your remote interior angles. Okay, so angle 1 and angle 2 are the remote interior angles. Are we good with that? Okay. Let's look at example number 1. Triangle ABC is shown below. Is there enough information to find the measure of the interior angles? If so, find and label the angle measurements. All right, so we're going to find the sum of angles A and B. Where is angle A and angle B? right here, right? Okay, so to find angle A, okay, what do we do? Okay, so angles A and B, right? So we already know angle A right here, right, is 50, and then we have 70 degrees for angle B, right? Are we good with that? Okay. What is, so angle A is 50, angle B is 70. What does that equal? 120 degrees. Are we good with that so far?
Yes.
We're good? Okay. I want you to find the sum of angle B and C. So B is what? 70 plus what? Which equals 130. Good. Okay, find the sum of angle A and C. A is 50 degrees plus 60 degrees equals 110 degrees. Are we good? Let me circle that. All right, so look at these exterior angles. Angle 1, 2, and 3. Okay, what is the angle measure of angle 1? They both lie on a straight angle, right? And so Fulvia said 180 minus 50 is what? 130 degrees. Good. What about angle 2? Good. 110 degrees, and angle 3 is 120. So let's go back to this bullet point right here. Okay, we found the sum of angles A and B is 120 degrees. Where else do you see this measure? Angle 3. Angle 3, right? Okay, so A plus B equals angle C. Are we good with that? Okay, I'm using a different color. Let's move on to here. Okay, we found the sum of angles B and C. So we added B plus C. It equaled what? 130 degrees, right? Where else do you see this measure? Angle 1, right? See that? Okay, switch colors again. Angle A plus angle C. Where do you see that? 110. Good. Angle 2, right? Okay. So the conclusion here is any exterior angle is equal to the sum of its two remote interior angles. Okay, so let's look at the picture up here. The two remote interior angles, when you add them together, they equal your exterior angle. Okay? All right, so let's practice that. Let's look at example number 2. We're going to find the value of x. Okay, so here's your exterior angle, right? Okay, so we know if we add the two remote interior angles, they equal the exterior angle. Got it. So we're simply just going to subtract 54. So x equals what? X equals 61. Are we good with that? Then just want the value of x. All right, with your table, I want you to try number 3. Good. 66 plus 50 are your two remote interior angles, and they equal x, which is 116. Are we good? And it happens to be 116 degrees too. Give them one big clap. 1, 2, 3. Clarify anything? Okay. So turn to your homework, and some of it is classwork. All right, so the ones that are starred, okay, that's what you're going to work with your table. So on this page, you're going to do the first and third one. Go ahead and circle it. The first and third. And then turn it over to the back. And you're going to do these three that are starred. Go ahead and circle them. And I'll give you about 10 minutes to work what you can, okay? Let's see how you did. All right, can y'all read that? Do you want me to read it out loud? Can y'all see that? So the equation for number 1, 16x minus 12 equals 180. So you got x equals 12. And angle A is 48 degrees, then 82 degrees, then 50 degrees. Are we good with that? Okay, and then number 3, the equation is 45x equals 180. Okay, that's just simplified. If you had it not simplified, that's fine too. And we have x equals 4 when you solve. And then angle G is 64 degrees, H is also 64 degrees, and angle I is 52 degrees. Okay? This is a nice isosceles triangle, by the way. Because the angles opposite, let you know those sides are also congruent. Okay, so on the back, number 1, 140 degrees. Number 3 is 143 degrees, and number 5 is 45 for the value of x. Questions? Clarified any of those? Alright, so you're going to finish the rest for homework, and then we'll look at it tomorrow. You can also check on Canvas. Okay. Also, tutorials have changed. There's still going to be Tuesday and Wednesday morning. It will now be Thursday morning, and Friday will be reserved for a retake day. Okay?